Most of you probably think you know the planets of the solar system. However, people in the past also thought it. They knew Mercury, Venus, of course Earth, Mars, Jupiter and Saturn. But then, in 1781, when telescopes were invented, Uranus was discovered. But something was not right in the orbit of Uranus. It seemed as if something was pulling him and affecting his movement. Astronomers suspected that there could be an object of similar size beyond Uranus. And after making a mathematical prediction of where this object might be located, they pointed a telescope in Berlin at that location and discovered Neptune. Today, most people recognize the planets that people recognized even 100 years ago. Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune and Pluto. But you probably know that Pluto is no longer classified as a planet. Why is it no longer classified as a planet? In 2006, there were changed the conditions that a body must meet in order to be a planet. A planet must orbit the star, be massive enough to be round, and have strong enough gravity to clear its orbit. Because Pluto is in the Kuiper Belt, the region of the solar system beyond Neptune that is made up of many asteroids and comets, it did not meet the third condition. However, scientists did not just determine these conditions. They were named after discovering that in the Kuiper Belt there is also Eris, which is even bigger than Pluto, as well as Makemake, Homwa, Sedna, Quaoar, Vesta, Pallas and many others, which are so many that they have not yet been named. It would be quite impractical to learn them all, so as of 2006 all these objects belong to the group of dwarf planets. And speaking of dwarf planets, one called Ceres is between Mars and Jupiter, so it's relatively close and I think most of you haven't even know it. Well, now you know that there are more dwarf planets orbiting the Sun than you thought. But how does this relate to the title of this video? If we look at the orbiting deers from some of the dwarf planets beyond the Kuiper Belt, we find that they are terribly retarded and no one knew why. According to our knowledge of astrophysics, something like this could not just happen by itself. And so the scientists thought, what if there is another planet out there that influences others? They began to investigate and calculate, and although they were beginning to be skeptical, they agreed that there could indeed be a planet beyond the Kuiper Belt. Scientists have temporarily named it the ninth planet. This ninth planet should be 10 times the size of Earth or about the same size as Neptune. At a distance of 100 billion kilometers, 1 year on this planet could last an incredible 20,000 Earth years. Can you even imagine that? Not even half a year had passed on the ninth planet since the pyramids were built. Well, we have mathematical evidence for the ninth planet and it is quite large. Why haven't we observed it yet? It is probably dark and reflects little light, so it is not easily visible. Currently, there is no telescope on Earth of such power that we would be able to see such an object. However, it is assumed that such telescopes will be created in the future, thanks to which we will be able to see the ninth planet. What do you think? Does it exist or not? Will we find it or not? You can write your opinion in the comments. If you want to support me, feel free to share this video with your friends. Good night.